Hello everyone, this is Coaster Dane, and today we will be talking about the 3 new rides that is coming as an expansion to the new for 2022 Dinosaur Land in Djurs Sommerland. So there's 2 smaller kids ride and a not big, but for these 3 rides it's the big ride and it's a family ride. So we'll be starting with the 2 smaller rides, and the first one I'll be talking about, as I think we could maybe see a relocation of this, is the teacups. So before Dinosaur Land opened in 2022, there was a ride in Djurs Sommerland called Kannibalgryderne. And this is where you sit in pots and there's fire on them, so it's like these cannibals are preparing you to get eaten. But the cups or pots or what you would call it looks fairly similar on the drawings that we can see of the new area. So I think that we could possibly be seeing a relocation of this ride. But we don't obviously know that, but we will find out if it actually is a relocation when these 3 new rides open in spring of next year. So the next ride we will be talking about is actually quite interesting, since I haven't seen a type of this ride of what I can see in the drawing. This is just a drawing on the park map, and we know Djurs Sommerland is kind of not drawing these rides too realistic. Like, the coasters looks 10 times taller as they are in real life on the drawings. The one ride I could find that kind of resembled this on the drawings is one that is currently operating in New York. I can't remember the park name. On articles on Google, it says that it is an unknown manufacturer that has made this ride. So it is kind of a mystery. But if you have some detail or what manufacturer you think that will be manufacturing this and possibly a ride model, I don't know. I have checked Zamperla because I knew that Djurs Sommerland has worked a lot with them on the previous flat rides, but I couldn't find anything. So please let me know in the comments if you can find any information about this ride. The big ride of this expansion is a zamperla disco. Like, I don't know if you know Discobolix in Parc Asterix in France, but I think there also is some at Legoland parks. Not the one in Billund, but around the world, I think there are. But it's interesting. It's the first zamperla disco in Denmark. We haven't seen one of these before. So I'm actually quite excited to try these out and see the ride experience and feel this for myself. But I have heard that it is nothing special. So I am not getting my hopes high for this ride. I also thought that it's just a flat ride. The sentence is just a flat ride is not actually that good. Djurs Sommerland has Tion. That is probably maybe the best flat ride in the world. Zamperla Disco looks like to be getting some very good theming. It's kind of resembling a dinosaur skeleton with one of the spires, if you can call it that, where the ride travels up on. There is a dinosaur skeleton head, and it's just a big dinosaur skeleton that you ride. It looks like some archaeologist that have found this skeleton and somehow made a ride of it. I don't know the story. It will be quite exciting to see if there even is a story. Who knows? But I don't know how they will fit a motorcycle ride and a teapot ride in a dinosaur land. I have no clue. Also, some interesting thing to mention. They already put all these 3 rides on the maps, as you can see. The Halloween map. I doubt that they would build all these 3 rides ready for Halloween in a couple of weeks. That would be very impressive. But please, please, please mention in the comments, what do you think of this expansion? But what could be coming next? Actually, on the map, in the top left corner, there is some green space. Maybe that it's only for the beds they have put on the Halloween, but I know this park is surrounded by forests, And on one side of it, they once planned building a hotel and campsite and all that. So we know this park is not landlocked. If they wanted, they could build a B&M Giga. They have all the space they need. So it's not a question about space. It's a question about how much money is this park willing to put in their investments. They have already invested with with these three new rides 150 million Danish crowns in this area. That is 1.5 sadra. This is the equivalent to about maybe two-thirds of 30 to 5. So, once again, I'm asking you in the comments, please put what coaster or just ride anything, what would you like to see as the next big investment in Djurs Sommerland? And please explain why. Hopefully, some of them may come to fruition. But there's only one way to find out, and that is a waiting game. But thank you for watching this, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.